daughters having sex with the father and becoming pregnant. Two of the daughters of a prophet of God, Lut alayhi salam. We believe that all the prophets are masoom, sinless. They say that this prophet of God, after God saved him from Sodom and Gomorrah, he goes and commits incest with his daughters and he makes his daughters pregnant. What's the moral? We're asking. What is the moral? Ask the Christian. What is the moral? What is the lesson? Because any story you tell children, fables, fairy tales, there's a moral behind it. What's the moral behind it? Come, I want to know. What is the moral? What lesson your daughters learn from this? Your sisters, what do they learn from this? Can you read this to your mother? Can you read to your daughter? About daughters having sex with their father, getting him drunk and seducing him.
And in the Jannah they will be given a cup of wine. Not the wine that makes you intoxicated. A cup of wine. Wine that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made as a reward for the people of the Jannah. They will be given a cup of wine and mixed in it is zanjabil. عَيْنًا فِيهَا تُسَمَّى سَلْسَبِيلًا. A spring that is flowing in the Jannah is named Salsabila. وَيَطُوفُ عَلَيْهِمْ وِلْدَانٌ مُخَلَّدُونَ إِذَا رَأَيْتَهُمْ حَسِبْتَهُمْ لُؤْلُؤًا مَنْثُورًا. And coming around them as they are sitting on their raised thrones will be servant boys who have everlasting youth. And when you see them from far, you would think that they are scattered pearls.
Okay. So, slave boys who they are so pretty and so sexy, 300 of them, this is the spirituality of Islam. 72 horny women at least. By the way, 72 is not the number for every Muslim. No, this is for the bad Muslim. The good Muslim like Osama bin Laden, he will get millions of them, maybe trillions, we don't know. According to Muhammad, the lowest reward is the 72, not the highest reward. Heaven of Islam is, in case you don't know, they have 7 floors. Each floor is designed for how good you are as a Muslim. The much you kill for Allah, the much you go higher in the degrees of heaven. And your reward will be different. The lowest reward is 72 horny women for sex and the 300 boys. So they speak to us about spirituality in Islam, but we don't find it. Even the Muslims, when they pray a written prayer. Written prayer. You will see a Muslim from Pakistan praying the same prayer as someone he is from Arabia. The Muslim in Pakistan, he do not even understand what the words is saying. He cannot read Arabic. He do not know Arabic, but he is saying the same words because it's not spiritual. Spiritual is mean you speak from your heart. How you speak from your heart when you are just repeating a words, everybody repeat it, but you do not know even what it's mean. In a language you don't speak. So even their prayer is not spiritual. It is just a repeating a prayer. Blah 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 blah. All of them they say the same words. All of them they move the same move, but none of them he knew even why. And 90%, actually 95% of Muslims don't speak Arabic, but they pray in Arabic, which is very funny. And they say to us, Islam is a spiritual religion. Naked women, horny women, sex, and Muhammad, he said that the man of Islam in heaven, his penis will be longer than a palm tree who will hit the cloud. I don't know how far is the cloud, but at least it's going to be 2 miles or 3 miles. This is how big is your penis. This is the promise of a spirituality in Islam. You will not see once, even Allah, He's saying to them that you will be praying to me in the heaven. Not even once. You will be having sex, you will be eating food, you will be drinking wine, and 300 slaves for the lowest reward for each one of you. And in the top of that, all your slaves was with you in the earth, they will move with you to the sky. Slavery is even exist in the heaven of Allah, and they will tell you this is a religion of spiritual and guidance and humanity. Let us keep
He's trained. He doesn't follow your instructions. So he smells the rat, the shit. He wants to change the subject. So what's wrong? Isn't that the book of God? He said, yes, I want to hear you read. Give me the book. So he gives it to you, and you read it. Don't be shy. If there are women there, don't care a damn. This is the book, they want to push it down your throat. They want to steal your iman. You have a right now to give the laser treatment, radium treatment. Right? So you read it. Daughters having sex with the father and becoming pregnant. Two of the daughters of a prophet of God, Lut alayhi salam. We believe that all the prophets are masoom, sinless. They say that this prophet of God, after God saved him from Sodom and Gomorrah, he goes and commits incest with his daughters and he makes his daughters pregnant. What's the moral? We're asking. What is the moral? Ask the Christian. What is the moral? What is the lesson? Because any story you tell, children, fables, fairy tales, there's a moral behind it. What's the moral behind it? Come, I want to know. What is the moral? What lesson your daughters learn from this? Your sisters, what do they learn from this? Can you read this to your mother? Can you read to your daughter? About daughters having sex with the father, getting him drunk and seducing him. He's trained. He doesn't follow your instructions. So he smells the rat, the shit. He wants to change the subject. So what's wrong? Isn't that the book of God? He said, yes, I want to hear you read. Give me the book. So he gives it to you, and you read it. Don't be shy. If there are women there, don't care a damn. This is the book, they want to push it down your throat. They want to steal your iman. You have a right now to give the laser treatment, radium treatment. Right? So you read it. Daughters having sex with the father and becoming pregnant. Two of the daughters, a prophet of God, Lut alayhi salam. We believe that all the prophets are masoom, sinless. They say that this prophet of God, after God saved him from Sodom and Gomorrah, he goes and commits incest with his daughters and makes his daughters pregnant. What's the moral? We're asking. What is the moral? Ask the Christian. What is the moral? What is the lesson? Because any story you tell, children, fables, fairy tales, there's a moral behind it. What's the moral behind it? Come, I want to know. What is the moral? What lesson your daughters learn from this? Your sisters, what do they learn from this? Can you read this to your mother? Can you read to your daughter? About daughters having sex with the father, getting him drunk and seducing him.
You're an idiot!